Hey everyone, I'm Norn Queen Alexis and welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at my Dark Angels for Warhammer 40k. This is technically a custom chapter. I call them the Sons of Garrow. And quick thing of their lore. This chapter specializes in rapid assault and reinforcement. So a lot of them carry extra gear into battle. This way, when their pods drop in and open up, they can support guardsmen, other Imperial warriors, such as Sisters of Battle, and other Space Marines. So their whole thing is that they will collect relics after the battle of fallen Space Marines, take them on one last crusade, and then and then return them to their chapter hold. And this is more for their lore itself, as well as a penance that they feel that they need to pay back. So for rules-wise, I run them as Dark Angels. But yeah, so let's get into this. What do we got in this? Well, we got one heavy interceptor unit. This just has 5 dudes, whatever. A couple of assault intercessors, a couple of bolter intercessors, just enough here. I have a couple more that I need to build, and I just haven't had the drive to build it. But I do have the full 60 for this company. They are Codex compliant chapter. Behind them, we have 3 of the guns. These things are a lot of fun to bring into games. They move 3 inches, and all I can imagine is the tech priest gets off, lifts the whole gun up, walks a few steps, and then sets it down and sets it back up. We have a ton of dreadnoughts. Now, in a previous video, I said that I had 3 of these. I don't. I have 3 of them, but they're not with this Space Marine army. They're with my Space Wolves. So technically I have 3, but I only have 1 for this army. 3 Ballistus Dreadnoughts, 3 Brutalis Dreadnoughts, because sometimes I want to run this as Blood Angels, and Blood Angel Brutalis Dreadnoughts are insane right now. Then we have a big unit of Hellblasters. There's 3 units of 5, actually, not a big unit. 3 units of the Sniper Boys, all in their ghillie suits. Look at them. Look at how fluffy they are. Hidden little guys. We have a whole bunch of, oh my god, what are these guys called? Aggressors. There is a 6th one. I just don't know where I put him right now, but there are 9 of them. Then in front of them, we have 9 Blade Guard veterans. This is my Primaris unit that made me actually love Primaris. I lose it at these guys. I think they're absolutely incredible. And yeah, I love the Blade Guard. I think they're amazing. Then we have next to them some Eradicators. And just when I wanted more heavy weapons in my list, these guys are also one of my favorite units. You will notice that on certain helmets there are plumes. Those are my sergeants, and characters also have those, usually, if they're of notoriety. So they have to be a veteran character to get one. In other words, they have to do something really cool in a game to get one. So yeah. Then in the back, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 Terminators. I actually have 60. I just don't have the other ones painted yet for this army. And I have well over 100 Terminators, but they're for my Dark Angels and 30k. These are all Indominus Terminators, so the rounded shoulder pads and everything. We have 3 squads of the Deathwing not companions, what are they called? I haven't played them in a while. Oh my god, my brain is just not working right now. So I'll get back to them. I have 1 squad of Assault Terminators, 3 squads of just Shootinators. I tend to go with the plasma cannon on them, even though I know it's the worst option for them. I just really, really like the idea that they bring plasma, because it's plasma. Plasma's cool. Shut up. I don't care that the missile launcher is just 1,000 times better and free. Then we have our Ravenwing detachment, which is 3 bikes, all with ATVs. Sergeants have plumes on all of them. We have a Ravenwing command squad. We have a Ravenwing bike captain. We have a chaplain on bike. This is Chaplain Insano. That is actually his name. That is the name that in previous battle reports, that was the name that people gave him, Chaplain Insano. Then we have Samael. Samael being Samael, having the only jet bike that doesn't look like any other jet bikes from Horus Heresy ever. And yeah, it does not look like a jet bike there. It actually looks more, nowadays it looks more like they took this from Necromunda than from Horus Heresy. And I will stand by that. We have 2 squads of Centurions. I want to get a 3rd squad of these guys. Their look kind of grew on me when I added like the helmets. When I changed their helmets, for some reason, they just looked so much better. Like, look at these guys. They actually look kind of neat. I do like only the sergeants having the shoulder pads. These I did buy pre-assembled, so only one of them had shoulder pads. So I want to get another kit and put shoulder pads on all the sergeants. Then, what do we got? What haven't I talked about? Oh, there's the Raven speeder thingy that I never use. There's a couple of tanks, 1 Redeemer, 1 Lancer, or whichever, the Gladiator, and 1 transport. I never bring these things. I do bring this and this, but I never bring this. I don't know why. We have 2 Storm Ravens, and if you notice, those are Sisters of Battle flying them, because in the lore, Sisters of Battle have Storm Ravens in 1 book, and then a Storm Talon, just because. We have a ton of characters for this army, so I don't even know where to get started with these. Let's go to the back. We have banners. So 1st Company banner, 2nd Company banner, and then the Blade Guard Ancient banner. We have a Chaplain right there in Terminator armor. We have a Primaris Librarian. We have a Terminator Librarian. Yes, this is the old resin one, and my phone will not lock onto it. But this one, look at how baby small it is compared to the, if this thing will focus. But it is super small compared to the other one. Then we have a bunch more chaplains. We have 2 chaplains here, just the regular Primaris ones. Then we have a, oh my god, I cannot remember how to pronounce his name. But this is the other, like, rookie chaplain that gives the Blade Guard veterans fights first, which is insane. Then we have Phobos guys. We have the lieutenant, the captain, and the librarian. I think there's a librarian in there. He's in a ghillie suit. He's in a ghillie suit. He didn't have a cape. And this is not fair. I need to model a cape on him so that I can put him in a ghillie suit. Because I wanted all my my Phobos guys in ghillie suits. We have 4 different captains here. We have Captain Bunny Ear. We have a Terminator captain. We have just a regular Primaris captain. And then we have the badass Primaris captain with storm shield and sword. And this is hands down my favorite captain model that they've ever released. No model has surpassed this for just generic characters. Behind them we have the lieutenants. We have the the storm shield, sword, and Neovolkite. Then we have a bolt gun and 2 power sword ones. And as you can see, he's carrying a helmet of another chapter. He's carrying a helmet of a White Scar. And some of the other ones, you can see here, he's carrying a different helmet. There's a few others that are carrying different helmets. But I want to get a bunch of like equipment so that they can be carrying fallen Marines equipment back into battle to give it the glory of the war, blah, 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 you know, honor and duty and whatever. And then return it to the chapter as like, kind of like a reverse Blood Ravens. We have a Master of the Forge right here. And this is a Tech Marine converted Primaris Tech Marine with the old backpack. Because I honestly think the old one looks way better. And this Psyker is just fighting him on this. But yeah, he's got the old servo harness. I bought a whole bunch of these things because a store went on sale with these things. And I bought like 4 of the Tech Marine with that because they were discontinued. And then you can use them in Heresy. But this was before Heresy 2nd edition was announced. So I got a whole bunch of Finecast versions of this just all over the place, and I love them. So yeah, this is a lot of points. I honestly forget just how many points. And there is a few things I want to add to this army. Apothecary Biologist being one of them. I have it in my Space Wolves, but then Space Wolves lost it. So I have to repaint it to be back in this army. Oh, we didn't talk about the characters. Oh my god. We have Lion. We have Belial. This is my stand-in Here we go. This is my stand-in Azrael. This is the Stormcast Eternal with just a backpack and a head. And it works really, really well for a Space Marine. And then this is the Chaplain, whose name I forgot. Let me double check what it is really quickly. It's not Ezekiel, it's Asmodai. I run this guy as Asmodai. And again, Stormcast Eternal with just a backpack. You just need to shave it down just a little bit. And no real conversion needed. I just put the helmet on it, and it fits right into my Space Marines. Like, it doesn't even look out of place. That's the crazy thing. Not even out of place. Just works perfect with them. It's almost like they're pretty much the same model in both games. But, you know, you tell that to an AOS player, they get mad at you. But yeah, this is the army. If you want to see my Space Wolves, I will also have a video about that coming out very soon. But I'm very happy with this, and I do want to get some more of these guys. They're not good, and this army is more built towards just randomly buying lots and doing some competitive stuff, but not really. My Space Wolves are my competitive army, and my Demons are my competitive army. I'm just happy to have this because it looks super cool, and it has a nice story. And every time I bring this into battle, I get to have some fun. And there's really fun tricks you can do with Terminators and Dark Angels and Inquisitors joining them. It's just a really funny thing because they gain battle line. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to support the channel, there's a Patreon in the description. As always, I'm Norn Queen Alexis. I love you guys.